You call Lexi, she's not answering. Her phone defaults to voicemail, literally. You have to dial her number twice to override it. It's the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard. However, if I text her, I get an immediate response, but she will not answer her phone. Jada may or may not answer her phone, and she may or may not answer her text for a little while, and she'll do it when she's ready. My mom, text her if you want to. You need to call her. She's going to pick up. And David and I, we're Gen Xers. We'll do either. If you call us, we'll answer. If you text us, we'll respond. But even in our house, we play this same that dinner table thing is real. Like with my mom, don't text her, call her. She's 88. That's how she communicates. She needs to talk to you. David and I, Gen X, doesn't really matter. Whatever form of communication you give us, we're taking it. Jada's a millennial. Generally, texting is better for her. Lexi is Gen Z. Don't bother to call. Just text. That's how she communicates. And she will likely respond with an emoji or some crazy meme, or it's amazing how we communicate here. The gym mix-up is at our address. I literally live the generation mix-up. And if I didn't pay attention to it, I probably wouldn't recognize it. But because when you know, you just know, you're like, oh my God, this is everything I wrote about yesterday. For real. Here's something no one tells you about. It's the meet them to lead them method, and how it works not just on your team, but it works in your family. Let me tell you what I mean by that. See, the communication gaps, they're not just at work. They're in your house, at your dinner table. And let me tell you what I mean by that. Your mom leaves you a voicemail. You text her back. She's confused. You know why? She wants to talk to you. Your daughter sends a TikTok. You think it's cute, so you call. She doesn't answer. That's not what she wanted. She did not want to communicate with you that way. Send a text. Your sister talks about FaceTiming. You say, let's meet for coffee. That's not what she meant. Same love, same family, but different languages. But there's the gap. It was the language gap. Your job is to become a great translator. When you learn to align, meet them where they are, connect, speak their preferred language, and sustain that method of communication, things get better, even under your own roof. Suddenly, your dinners aren't full of miscommunication. You know why? Because your mother feels honored. You're communicating with her the way she needs to be heard. Your children, they're starting to open up. You know why? Because you've learned how to communicate in their love language. Your sister also feels connected with because you agreed to FaceTime her. It's just how it works. Everything's better. You're not just a better leader, you're a better human. You've learned how to fluently communicate in all of these different languages. It's the same messages, different delivery. You've learned the meet them to lead them method. Because at the end of the day, whether it's your team or your family, people just want to be seen, understood, and met where they are. And when you learn to do that, every relationship in your life gets stronger. Great question. So align means basically getting grounded in the other person's reality, not yours. When you do that, you discover things like what season of their life are they in? Or what does success look like to them, not to you? Or what are they afraid of? Is it time, rejection, burnout? What holds them back? And how do they naturally receive or process information? Those are things you learn when you try to align to that member of your team or your family. For instance, you think about maybe asking a question, how's your business? Instead of asking that, it might be, what would it look like, or what would a win look like for you this week? You're interested in them, not necessarily what you're getting from them. When we think about alignment, why do we even bother to do it? Alignment is so important because until you do that, there is no connection. So you can't move to the next step in the process until you complete step one. Without it, Everything else is noise. When you learn to sustain the gains, right, that growth, that's where leaders start seeing like the ROI. They've invested all this time in leading this person. Now here's the return on your investment. People lose the momentum if they don't sustain the gains that they just got.